Hello, it's David, the Backyard Ufologist. I'm running a little late, as you know. And our shout outs tonight is for My Skies 5D. We've been talking, really cool. You got to check out their YouTube channel. I'll put the link in after I get finished here tonight. I'd like to say hello to a new subscriber named LexCon. Hey Alex, me and him used to act together down in Atlanta. I think he's still doing it. We were extras on Sleepy Hollow. Yeah, that's what it was, Sleepy Hollow. I did a lot on the originals, but anyway, I have a bunch of them, and maybe we'll show that sometime. I think I can get away with a couple of clips without copyright infringement. We'll give them credit and see what happens. And of course, Orbs Rem in the UK. Man, he's got some good stuff, man. He really does. I mean, these orbs come out of the wall through a portal and have wings and just fly. She just sits there and talks to them. And my daughter Crystal is doing great. Remember, I told you she had gallbladder surgery last week. She's doing, well, the week before last. And she's doing great. And she's coming to visit in March. And we're going to New York City and have a great time. Looking forward to that. Okay, is that all the business? Oh, yeah, I've got a fund going now for the night vision goggles. So all I can do is say, hey, you want to give? I would appreciate it. All the details on how to donate is in the description below. And I will edit this down where it will be so long and add all that. You really can't tell too much about this one right here. It's a little pixelized, and the tree is behind it. But you can see that that's an orb. It has some things inside. Right here, I see a face. I see the nose, the lips, the mouth. You see that right there? And you can see the eyes. Yeah, I see the face right here. I think there's a face beside here. If you'll look real closely, you can see that. Yeah, you can see it better like this. See that? The eyes. Now, don't that look extraterrestrial to you? Yeah, I do believe these are Merkabas, and they go by really fast. I think they just slow down and stop now, and they always talk to me, and there's faces in it. I did a really good meditation before I went out last night, and I didn't see anything. And when I took these pictures, I didn't see anything. The only thing I do to them is bring up the brightness and the contrast, and this is what I found. So you can see right here. I wish the tree wasn't behind it, but you can really see the lips, the nose, the eyes. I think they travel in these things from another dimension. And yeah, I mean, I love this stuff. And of course, I have all of these boulders, quartz boulders. They're kind of in a line. There's another one over here. We have them going around here like this, making a turn, a 90-degree. And my wife did a fairy circle, and it's been there for many years now. And these are quartz boulders, rocks that had been broken up from an old wall that used to be on the property. And, where we live right here on the shoreline is really old. They started this city in 1600s, and they have a lot of the colonial houses. The colonial days, man, the history is really deep here in Connecticut for sure, especially on the shoreline. And talking about more orbs, right above the boulder there, one of the boulders is another one. And you can't really tell much, but you can tell it's an orb. It's got energy around it. Something's inside of it. So it's not a bug. If there were any bugs out last night, they're freeze-dried. They're frozen now. And this is something on the tree. We're thinking that these things may be some kind of elemental or tree spirits. It could be. Who knows? But I know I love doing this stuff. And here is what, number 2? Number 3? Number 2. And I'm taking too long here. Okay, we're coming up a little bit closer. You can see that this is I'm going to say this is some kind of feline being. I talk about the feline beings being around. They were protectors of kings and emperors in the old day, and especially in India. They're even in Egypt. They have the drawings and the pictures of them with the head of the lion or tiger or something. They're all feline beings. And James Gillian at ESETI Ranch talks about them a lot and says they appear to him there. So he said he's been on board one of their ships. He said they're like 17 feet tall. And, that kind of bothers me sometimes because, the Nephilim and, being raised in the South and, all this Bible Belt and Sunday school from Baptist church for all those years, it makes me stop and think, wait a minute now, let's well, anyway, there's a test you can give them if you're in doubt. It's 1 John 4:1-4. Just do that, and you can't go wrong. And that's what I do. And I do some of James Gillian's clearings like I do here, like he does at the ranch. And, man, it really works. Keep all the bad entities and negative entities and evil demons and everything else that's out there, the bad ET, keep them out of here. And protect this place right here and have positive energy, and it starts growing. And I saw that. We saw that a couple of weeks ago with all of the orbs. They just sit there on the ground like they're resting. They just stop and taking a nap or something. I don't know, but I think they feel comfortable here and non-threatening. So that's pretty cool, huh? But anyway, see the eyes right here and the nose and the mouth? Look at this mouth right here. Doesn't that look like a cat? A feline being right here, look at that and see the ear. I can't really see the other ear. I can probably see it on the big screen when I play this back. And up here, there's some kind of face and teeth right there. You see that? And there's an X right there. If you look real closely, you see all kind of things. I think we're looking into another dimension. I really do. I don't mean to take too long. I am hungry. Man, my wife had me going today, man. We had to stop at so many places. What did you say? Just go to the trading post and get supplies. Boy, that's what we had to do today because it was slim pickings around here, but not anymore. But I'm broke. But anyway, we're happy. We're going to be full. But anyway, this looks like a dog. Doesn't it? It does look like a canine being here. You can see the mouth, the nose, the eyes. I don't know what this is right here. But if you look around, you can see eyes looking at you, faces, and usually they're smiling. This is a little bit further away, so it got pixelized. I try, I really do. And this is above the other boulders that we have here, the quartz boulders. There's something to this. There's a lot of energy around that. And this is not just energy release, because I would say that if it was just big lights and that was it, but you got stuff inside here. And it's some of the same ones that are showing up, like this one with the hole in it, or the amoeba, or the cell. I don't know what it is, but it's far away from where I took the picture. And you can see all kind of faces in here. See the two eyes, nose, and a mouth. And then you see a nose here and a mouth here. That looks like Sasquatch almost right there, doesn't it? Yeah, it could be. Could be. That's why they can never see them, because they turn into their Merkabas, their orbs. But check it out. Look at it and tell me what you think about it. And the chat should be working. So let me I have to go to the other keyboard here. Say hello. See, yeah, I think it's working. So the live chat's working, so you can say hello if you'd like. I sure do appreciate it. Okay, and let's go. There's really not much more to see. They're all pixelized. They're a little bit further away, so it's hard to see, But yeah, we showed you that one, and we saw that one. Yeah, and it was this one we missed, right? No, we saw that. We saw all three. Yeah, okay, good. Getting ahead of myself here. And this is just showing the boulder in the fairy circle. The wind's been blowing so hard it blew over the chair. I've already picked that up about 3 times and set it back up. That's a bird feeder right there. This is a reflector when it snows. The snow plow knows where the edge of the driveway is. And here's another orb that we see a lot around here. You can see there's something in it right there. It looks like two arms, two legs, and there's two eyes and a nose, and it looks like an extraterrestrial right there. You know, it really does. Little elementals or either camera artifact. I don't know. I see these things and sometimes I don't, you know, and that's really weird. Looks like a little spaceship with thrusters coming off, doesn't it? You know, I don't know. And that's why I want to get the night vision goggles. And so we're going to start a campaign on raising funds for that. I know they're expensive, and I'm going to go into the city and B&H, give them a little plug here. Everybody knows about B&H if you're into photography and stuff. They have everything. So I want somebody that's going to stand behind it and at least have a year's warranty on it, you know, because they're $3,000. Try to get it for $25 if I can. We'll see. I got to have money to do it before I can start, you know, finagling with them. I'm sure they would. Now, this is the big tree in the backyard you always know about, the big pine tree. And I didn't even notice. Look at that. There's a rabbit. A lot of wildlife around here. And he was just sitting there hanging out. Wasn't scared at all. And if you look in the trees, there's these elementals and orbs. And sometimes they're a lot brighter. And that might have been the other one I just showed you with the hole in it. It's moving around. They get gone fast. I'm going to tell you, I'll take a picture, and before the camera can reset to take another picture, they're gone. And they may be on the other side. That's as far as I'm going to get that, isn't it? Yeah. But you can see there's something inside of that. What do you think that is? You got one right over here. It's up high. You know, I'm less than a mile from the Long Island Sound, which is right this way. And it's pretty dark. Pretty dark here. And across is New York. And a lot of activity. If you go further south, like Bridgeport, you can really, there's that government installation there and nuclear plant. And there's always some kind of stuff flying around there. Maybe I can go down. I'm not going to go by myself, not to Bridgeport by the water. I have to have somebody that knows the area, and somebody's been doing it, and I'm trying to get in touch with them, but we'll have more on that later. Here's another orb. Can't really see what's in it. I can see two eyes, a mouth, you know, a nose. Tell me what you think it is. Some of these are the same ones, you know. I mean, look at that. That's pretty cool. Looks like it's two eyes and a big beak here, doesn't it? Looking down at me. Yeah. Isn't that cool? I thought I heard something. Wow. I looked around. It's weird. Something was coming through on my headphones. That was weird. Must have been feedback or bleed over from somebody outside on a two-way. Look at this right here. This is that same one. Look at that. Two eyes, nose, the mouth right here. That was the same one that I showed you in my very first picture. See, it's still hanging around. I did a really heavy meditation before I went out there, a meditation. And, you know, I asked my guardian angels to show themselves. And I said, if this is the same one that's been showing up, show up again. But I didn't see it. I didn't see anything out there when I took the picture. It's when I got it in here and put the contrast and brightness on it, I saw it. And look, you can see, plainly see that that's a face. And there's one under it too. You see that? Wow. There's one right here. Here's a nose. Here's a mouth, kind of smiling. See the eyes right there? Man, that is wild. I see a lot in this one. I bet you do too. So maybe you can pause it if you want to, and you can check it out. Wow, that is a trip. They change too. I mean, they really do change. I take pictures and with my iPhone, and you can see them going by real fast. And people say, "Oh, that's bugs." No, not bugs. Not in this temperatures. Here's one of. I guess this may be the same one. I don't know. Let's take a look. See. Yeah. See. Here's the picture. Isn't that weird? Yeah. Everybody says it kind of looks like me, so maybe I look like my guardian angel or something. See the lips right here? See the nose? See the two eyes? Isn't that something? Now, I don't know what this is right here. This looks like writing. You see that? It looks like a W and O. I don't know what this is. An H. Tell me what you think this is. I see writing in these things a lot. There's two eyes and a nose right there. Look at that. Two eyes and a nose there. There's just people all in this thing. Look at that. Now that looks like a cat right there. Two eyes and a mouth and the nose right there. See it? Right there, the two eyes, the nose and the mouth. Doesn't it? Wow. This is a good one here. I got a good catch on this one. When they don't have a background, just the black sky behind it, the empty sky, you can really see a lot. Tell me what you think this is. It looks like, okay, it looks like NW. Man, this has got me going. This is the first time I saw it too. Wow. Take a look, see, guys, and tell me what you think that is. That's kind of tripping me out there. And here's another one. This is pretty pixelized, but you can still see right here. Looks like it's got a little hat, two eyes. Right here, looks like he's got something going down between his eyes. There, his nose and a mouth and his chin. Doesn't that look like one of the extraterrestrials right there? I mean, it kind of looks spooky. Just because it looks spooky don't mean that it is. I mean, come on, And looky here at this one. There's two eyes, nose, and you can see the mouth right here. Gosh, this is something, isn't it? This looks like a raccoon here almost. Please forgive me if you're a feline being, but it's the way it looks right here. Looks like a raccoon. Sure does. But anyway, you can see all of these things. You'll see things that I don't see, like these numbers, 99. They could be numbers, they may not be. Right here looks like some kind of hat, and right here looks like a cross, almost like a tombstone, doesn't it? An old-timey tombstone. And but gosh, if you could just look at them, it's really pixelized too, so it's a long way away where I took the picture. And we have some emergency vehicles going by. Sorry about that, but yeah, that's something right there. You can really see that face, and a face within a face. Yeah, they really showed me last night. That's why I'm kind of a little shocked. I was thinking, I said, man, they're not listening to me. I was a little disappointed. Hey, watch out. What you asked for, you might get it. I think I did. And I'm really going to enjoy seeing this on the big screen in just a few moments. I don't want to keep you too long. I'll just go through these real fast. We saw, what I wanted to show you. But now here's one. Let's look at this. You know what this is, don't you? This was the blood moon. That's the best that I could do. Tell him Roger Stone is not here. Okay. Yeah, my wife, she will not get on. She will. She's been sick, so we both have been. But she'll be on. Maybe I'll get some ratings in, huh? Wait, I wonder what happened. This is another disc with the lines in it. And you can see the two eyes, the mouth right here. And man, sounds like they're coming right through the studio. I'm going to do some soundproofing around here. Look at this, looks like an eye right here. Or it could be a mouth, a nose, and two eyes right there. And there's two eyes. So they're always looking at me. They're smiling, and they're just looking at me, like, hey, You know, we know you're a cool dude, man, and you're keeping this place really cleared from negative energy, and we're coming to hang out, and we'll show ourselves to you. So that's pretty cool. And I'm sure that I'll get some EVPs. But see, things like this right here, they're flying around. You remember last week when I got that fairy? I mean, it was just undeniable. You know, it was just undeniable. It was either that or a angel. You know, I don't know. Could be. Could be. Okay, I don't want to keep you too long. I could sit here for a couple of hours and talk about it. That's what I was talking about with My Skies 5D and Orbs Realm and Creatures in the Clouds. You know, and we could do you know, an interview on Hangouts and do a couple of hours and show some of our stuff. Before I did all this, I was a paranormal investigator. I was on several different teams here in Connecticut, and I had my own team. And we were on the Maury show in 2008. The Animal Planet was on the Sci-Fi Channel. I went up to Providence, which is just an hour away, up to where TAPS is, and participated in some of their investigations and training programs they had. Um, there was a couple of places that, you know, I tagged along. I tag along, you know, I get offers to tag along. And I had to quit because there was so, you know, I couldn't take on other people's stuff. And, you know, as much as I liked to, I knew what was going on. And I started being held down in the bed, and I started being pushed, and I went to a medical doctor that's a parapsychologist, and she said, "Man, you are dented," whatever that means. She said, "You're dented, and you had some things attached to you." And we took some pictures, and you could see something was on my mouth and on my side, little creatures. And, you know, I've got that picture. I know, and I know my daughter has it. So, I even had a phone call from a number that can't be called out on, and I can't find it anymore. It's gone, and I had it, but it's gone. So, but all I can do is tell you about it and say, "Oh yeah, right, Dave." You know, but I have witnesses, and I'll have them come forward. But you know, that'll come later. You know, later. You know, we'll do that. That's for sure. Okay, this is the big pine tree in the backyard. And oh wow, look at that. Doesn't that look like one of those fish symbols, kind of? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Man, that writing and that picture of me has kind of got me freaked out. It looks like me in there. Oh, it's kind of flipped me out. Now, this is a little invasion of all of the elementals and things like that. I wonder what happened, man. All these emergency vehicles. Um, right here is something. And when it gets like that, I'm thinking of some kind of little ship or a ferry or something. And like I said, some of these are the same orbs, but that's something different right there. But they do change. Really cool. And all of these little elementals. Okay, is that it? Okay, yeah, that's it. Now, this was in my bedroom, and this was with the, um, gosh, this is back in the well, I'd say the maybe 2010, somewhere around there. Um, I took a picture with my old cell phone, my old iPhone, and I was sitting on the side of the bed. And right here is a wall with a closet. And right there is me. And I just flipped it without the flash. And this is what came out. And you can tell I was a lot fatter then, and I don't even think I had a beard, mustache then. So it's been a while back. But look at this. You see, and this is as far as I can get it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Look at this entity right here, smiling, got a mustache, long hair, and I kept looking at it. It looks like he's riding some kind of ship here or something, doesn't it? Like it's got a little wing here. It does. And then over here, it looks like some kind of castle. And I dream about these castles all the time. And I'm flying and stuff. So maybe, this has something to do with it. I don't know. But you can tell that was some kind of, I don't know, another dimension or something. The cats will go in there and stand in the corner and meow and wake us up. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. I think I have 95 subscribers now, maybe 96. So we want to get 100 before the end of the month. So I do appreciate it. Share and tell your friends, tell everybody, tell your family, and come and look at these orbs and let's explore it together. Also, if you like what we're doing here, you can make a donation. Oh, there I am. Yeah. Make a donation, and all the information is in the description below. We're starting a fund. I'll have it officially up this week, coming up on the night vision goggles. We really got to have those, and I can catch what we have. I got one video I took with my iPhone. You could see it flying around. It's just the timing on it. I was just messing around. I didn't even see it, and that's what I'd like to do, where I can see it and follow it and really see what's going on, and maybe even hear something. I don't know, but that's what I'm looking for. I'm really into this. I love it, and I hope that you are enjoying it. I know I ramble a lot and talk and try to do stuff. I try to be prepared as I can. I'm always rushed, it seems like, and I'm going to try to do better. I'm going to be more like Larry King David. How you like my new Yeti microphone? We're going to get that baby hooked up before long. So anyway, subscribe, like, and comment. We do appreciate it. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you back here next week. This is David, the Backyard Ufologist, saying peace out.